my little sock sleeve on. Oh my god, it needs to be replaced soon. And working on this painting. So I tried something new on it earlier off stream and I kind of messed it up a little. So we're gonna have to fix that a lot. We'll see how it goes. Also, makeup of the day. Yes. Okay. So let's get this going. Gotta get some wet paint out. Going to use a smaller brush, I think, maybe. Yes, going to use this brush. Use some white paint that I made, actually. And see how that goes. That does not work. That's not a strong enough white paint. You know what I mean? Hard to explain. So I'm going to pour some more white paint. Into a receptacle for paint. It shouldn't take a lot, really. Also, let me know if the music is too loud, but this is some lo-fi I made. It's on my YouTube. Here, I'll put the link to the playlist. This is like updated every now and then. I need to update it because I've made like a few new songs since then. So we're listening to, right now we're listening to, what's it called? Lo-fi beats. This one's Waves. I named this one Waves. I don't know why. It doesn't have a good reason. So right now I'm getting some watered down white so I can use this on this section. So yesterday I added some white and some black, and today I tried adding yellow on top to see how it would look, and I hated it. So we're fixing that. I also mostly added gray yesterday since I added white and black in the same day. I wasn't planning to, but then there was black on one of the paintbrushes and it just kind of happened that way. So yeah. Enjoy the lo-fi tracks and the painting and the tunes and all that. I'm really excited to finish this one. I think it's going to look really slick. It's also like fabric practice. You see what I mean? Let me turn the music up because I know this song is quiet. Oh, the song ended. Alright, this one's good too. listen to my best. from the ideal steps. Just like what I thought. You know what I mean? I actually don't know what to say. I mean, I like approximately know what to say. I turned the music up all the way because I was vibing. I was jamming. I forgot. My bad. Alright. How are you doing today? That should be a lot better, by the way. Looking pretty slick. You ready for a brewski? A brewski! I don't know, I kind of like haven't been drinking all that much. It's crazy. It's actually kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. Considering how much I fucking love beer, and I don't mean like how it gets you drunk, I mean like how it tastes. This is looking so much better than it did yesterday. I'm so glad I decided to work on this a second day. Rare sentence. Usually it looks worse the second day. So I like only half know what I'm doing. Like I taught myself what I'm doing. But like I taught myself like a lot of different times, so. You know what I mean? My weekend plans. Honestly, I had a few good interviews, so I'm trying to finish my like professional portfolio because I have like my art portfolio, but it isn't really that professional. It doesn't have like my stats or my resume or anything, so I'm doing one of those, like a one-pager. Oh. So I've been doing that. That's kind of a boring weekend plan, but that's just like a goal to have done by the end of the weekend. And then, what else? Might go gambling a little, like with $20 or something, do some penny slots. I don't know. I can't think of anything. If, like, right, like, if I stop drinking and I save $20 by not drinking 5 different days. Yeah, I know, a $4 beer, unheard of anyway. Can spend $20 at a casino on penny slots. And that actually takes a long time if you kind of know what you're doing. I don't, but I like to pretend that I do. Like, I'm like convinced that I'm like mathematically gifted enough. I'm like those men that think that they could land a plane and they've never flown a plane. I say this with love, because I love those types of people. It looks like 2 tissues. It looks really cool. I don't hate it. What are you doing for the weekend? What are you doing this weekend, my guy? Alright, so here's how it looks up close. You can still kind of see like the detail underneath, and I like that, but like it's not too much. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah, that sounds nice. I actually don't think I know of a place like that. This looks super sick. I have some details I want to add, but I think it'll fuck it up if I do it. Thank you. Here's the one more close-up. That's how I make my TikToks. Unironically, not lying. Alright, thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a good weekend. I might try to set aside time for like a 4-hour stream this weekend, so stay tuned for that. Thank you. And if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for sticking through to the end. Ah! Alright, have a good one, guys.